Hey, yo, you know what the fuck it is, man. Jersey's own Triple Beam Dream. Shout out to the Gates. Shout out to Sig U. You already know what it is. We are on the Gangster Service Announcement. Get it in. Tap in.
You want to say something, Jay?
What he said.
Hey.
Zombie life. Flex. I ain't fresh to death. I'm the king. Zombie life. Your daughter on her knees.
Nah. What up, cousins? I'm your favorite cousin from my auntie and uncle. You ain't even know you had. I'm 34 and a half. And this is today's GSA, Gangster Service Announcements show. This week, we're doing a little bit, on this episode, we're going to do something that we're going to be talking about a lot in the future, a lot more definitely, and doing a lot more different topics. Because this is your urban media source. It's not just about battle rap. It's not just about one thing. It's about various topics that seem to interest me, even though I know that can seem selfish to you as the subscriber or viewer. I apologize, but the reason that we will be covering seems to interest me is because it's my channel. Yeah. I know. Yeah. You get what I'm saying, Lacarr?
Thanks. Absolutely, bro.
Now, me and Lacarr have a lot of things that we have interest in that are similar. I heard that you're a big battle rap guy.
Thanks, bro. I've been in the battle rap scene well over, the 10 plus years. Been watching battle rap since the Grind Time days, since the Smack DVD days. You know what I'm saying? So, I've been watching the culture change and watching the new faces come in and how some of the old guys are still trying to stay relevant. So, yeah, I'm a big battle rap fan.
What's up? And so who would you say your favorite battle rapper is?
Ooh, that's a great question.
That's why they pay me the big bucks.
Yeah, that's a great question, man. On the spot question. Who would I say is who's my favorite battle rapper?
Go top five. You can go top five.
All right, top five makes it a little bit easier, but I would have to honestly say number one will probably be Daylight, man. I'm a big Daylight fan. Minus the antics. At the end of the day, Daylight can really rap. Like, he can really rap. You know what I'm saying? So that's a big thing for me. His style, his rhyme style, his schemes, his patterns are crazy. No particular order for the other four.
Not to cut you off real quick, but to comment on that Daylight situation. Even with all the antics, when you look at a guy like 6ix9ine or stuff like that, you know what I mean? The trolling era, Daylight was basically a troll for battle rap. And really, it was some real before its time shit when you think about what it takes to become famous and what he was trying to actually do. You know what I mean? Whether you agree with it, don't agree with it, you know what I mean? Or feel like he really succeeded from it.
I would agree with that. I would say that the trolling was more of a marketing tool for him to get the views and to get the antics. You know what I'm saying? We always used to call that the Howard Stern effect. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? He would always do some wild and crazy shit just to get people's attention. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then that's an your attention to supply you with those bars. Like, so I can see that. I can see the song would be a big promotional marketing tool.
Definitely.
All right.
You got next on the list?
That's so crazy. I would have to say probably JC. I'm a big JC fan.
Definitely cool. Definitely good guy.
I got 3 left. I got 3 left.
Yeah.
I'm a big Drake Dennis fan as well. You know what I mean? Especially being
shout out to the Gates. Open the gates.
Open the gates.
God,
Facts. You know, and with Dre being a local guy too, like, you know what I mean? Me and Dre are in the same area, you know what I'm saying? So salute to the Gates, salute to CeeLo, salute to everybody over at the Gates, Loud Boys, all of them. Yeah, I'm a big Dre Dennis fan. I got two more. I would say I'm a big E Nesh fan as well. You know what I'm saying? Sticking to the old school culture. I'm a big E Nesh fan.
Yeah.
There's two other cats that I honestly, I'm a big Penn fan too. So like, I like the pen. I like to hear the bars. I want to hear how the bars are constructed. I'm more towards the pen. Facts, bro. I'm more towards the pen than like the schemes and.
It's yours. That's why it's a personal question. What's your top five? It's not really something you have to. I feel like you don't have to defend your top five. I like the idea of sitting around and making jokes and playing with each other, but there's really no need to defend you because whatever they do to get you in the broad, that's what they do. That's for you. That's what works for you. It ain't for me. You might like somebody can put Charlie Clips in their top five because they love jokes and they love freestyles.
Facts.
They wrong for liking jokes and freestyles. That's what they like about battle rap. Not to say that's all Charlie Clips attributes is. I'm just giving an example of them only liking that, and that's why they like it. So,
True. I got two other cats. I know we said five, but I gotta squeeze you. I gotta squeeze two more in.
I'm joking. I'm fucking with you, girl. Let me see what you got.
From Philly, definitely gotta go with Dub the Phenom as well. If y'all never heard of Dub the Phenom, yeah, please look him up. Dub the Phenom has the best pen in Philly, period, hands down, bro.
It's the second time. Butter from the block. Shout out to my guy Butter. He was telling me
Butter's the little bro. Butter's my little bro, so absolutely.
He was just telling me about Doug the Phenom the other day. So now, I gotta research. I'm supposed to get the interview with him. We're supposed to be setting it up, so he'll be on the show too. And if y'all fans of Doug the Phenom, I guess we can all become fans of him together because I'm supposed to get an interview with him soon. So shout out to Doug the Phenom. You buzzing? You got it going, cousin. And so that's now. You said you're from Jersey, right?
Facts, bro.
No R's? No sir?
Honestly, I like R's. I like Suge. I like Surf. You know what I'm saying? It's the pen though, bro. It's the pen. Like, I give R's his respect for being disrespectful. I give Suge his respect for being a bully.
R's just nasty. That's good.
Yeah, fact. That was embarrassing, bro. For Philly has to hold a major L for that.
I mean, like, real life, you just no offense to either, but you from Jersey. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, this nigga just beat Philly supposed like the savior, whatever you want to call him, and Cassidy in Philly. Get that nigga, put some respect on us in the name, man.
Ours body that man, yo. Ours body that man.
No offense to Dre Dennis either. He had the league in Jersey way before Dre Dennis had it. He was bringing battles to Jersey. That's what was funny about the nigga when Cassidy was talking about when you had a battle in your city. Nigga, he threw every battle in his city, and it was big events too. So I think
UW did his numbers. Nobody can be mad about UW. UW definitely did their numbers. So shout out to the Arts and the Ray Swag. You know what I'm saying? They definitely put on.
Don't shout out.
The last one, being from Jersey too, you know what I'm saying?
Don't try to throw Jersey even now.
I got one more from Jersey too. Young up and comer, just did a one off on URL. You're definitely gonna hear about this dude. His name is Jay Kruger. Jay Krug is fire.
I got the interview with Jay Kruger on this channel already. So
yes.
I got the recap of him. Was it Kid Chaos he had battled, I think, on the app?
Yeah.
Drex. It was Drex, I think. I don't know. No, he battled Kid Chaos, I think, right?
Yeah, he battled Kid Chaos.
Yeah, we did the recap. It's on my channel. I got the recap interview with Jay Kruger.
Mark my words, yo. Jay Krug and Dre Dennis both have the best pens in Jersey, man.
Okay. I fuck with Jay Kruger, so I'm not here to debate that. Shout out to Jay Kruger. Check out that interview on my channel if you haven't already. We got in depth. We definitely talked, man. Well, we obviously have a lot of things that we are interested in. Now, I know you do real estate and stuff like that. You do other stuff, but you are also a practicing polygamist, I assume?
No, actually, I'm not. The crazy thing about the whole conversation earlier today was, we decided to do a live broadcast. Me and a close friend of mine, she wanted to clear the air about her present situation and what she's getting ready to get into. And she knows that I'm open-minded about those kind of topics. So she decided to bring me in on the broadcast and to discuss, being in a polygamous relationship compared to being in a monogamous relationship. What are the rules, whatever. So, we went live with that. And I said my piece.
And that's why I brought you on the show, because the way you was defending it, it was like you was living the shit. The way you was like, it was like listening to a gangbanger justify killing other gangbangers. But you get, it's like, you get what I mean? No, you like, nigga, I get it's real where you at here. You need some money for bullets?
Right. I mean, like, my wife and I, we have an open situation, you know what I'm saying? So we have an open marriage. So I wouldn't necessarily call it a polygamous situation, but we have an understanding that fits to our household and that fits to our marriage. You know what I'm saying? So that's where things can get a little hazy for certain people. And right on time, here this one comes. Here she comes. She chimed in perfectly. So being that she knows, you know what I'm saying? Being that she knows me personally, she's been to my house, she's best friends with my wife as well. Being that we have such a close-knit relationship, that's why she wanted to bring me in to help, to help with her. I guess she went public with her situation. You know what I'm saying? So that was her way of bringing me into it so she could go public too. Hey, there she go. Yo, your forehead looks big as hell on camera, yeah.
Bro. You got a big camera? That's a big camera. It's getting every inch.
Well, yeah, you see the shit, big as hell.
You got a big forehead too, don't worry about it. We forehead family.
Yo, can you hear it?
We're gonna get your sound together. Hold on, let me pause it and we're gonna get a sound together.
She needs to do what I did, bro. I'm about to send her a message real quick. So we need her to be a part of this, you feel me?
She texted me, hang on. So I guess that means hang on. All right, but back to what you were saying. So you was talking about your situation and what it goes. Do you feel it is a perfect situation for anybody, or is it really no cookie cutter thing?
That's another great question. I think that every situation is an individual situation. I don't think anything is cookie cutter. I think that it's going to directly relate to the couple. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't for everybody. So it's going to come down to what. I honestly, you know what I mean? I really think that it stems from knowledge itself, from the door. Like, you gotta have knowledge yourself. You know what I'm saying?
You see my name, right?
Facts.
Nah,
You definitely gotta. It starts with that. You definitely gotta have knowledge yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because that way, you know what you will tolerate and what you won't tolerate. You know what I mean?
This right here. Let me. Now, I'm gonna touch on what you talk about now. You see this shit? You see? You know what this says right here?
No.
It says Illuminati.
That's what I thought it said. But it looks like it's upside down and front and backwards, right?
Yeah, you can read it either way. Now, it's from the book. Angels and Demons. You ever read that book?
Facts. Yes.
That's why I wanted to use it. This is my shirt. These are our shirts, the Gangster Service Announcements shirt. Shout out to them. Definitely get y'all, order them now if you haven't already. But the reason I want this about knowledge of self, somebody asked me, why would I put Illuminati here if those are negative people? What I'm saying is, we are the Illuminati. We are the illuminating ones. We are the ones that can illuminate the nation. We have the power to light up. You give people these positions and positions that you actually have the right and the knowledge and the power to actually hold yourself. Who else has the power to illuminate the nation? Those who can help talk to people and spread, you know what I mean, certain gospels and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Facts.
What runs the nation right now? Hip hop. So what's illuminating the nation at this moment?
Hip hop, battle rap.
It's up to us as people to realize the light we're shining on other people, and are we opening up? Are we being illuminating? Are we being? That's what I'm saying. So that's why I'm saying knowledge itself or whatever. It's a different thing. Yeah, bless King.
Facts. All facts though. All facts.
So, how do you feel? Like you said, she just went public with her situation, but she was just there like what, like a big brother type thing, hold it down. She get too bullied.
Yeah, like she came to me on some because she knows that I have a open mind about those subjects, and also being in something similar as far as being in an open marriage. She felt that I could step in and speak my piece and help translate to certain people, because like you said, there's certain people that still are in that cookie cutter mindset, and there's some traditional people too, which is why we spoke on that as well. Like, to each his own. To each his own.
It's funny, and I have no problem with homosexuality at all, because that would be idiotic based on certain other things that I what I mean. So how could I hate?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But with that being said, I just think it's more funny that's something to see people ask questions in the comment section. I'm referring back to the live video where they said stuff like, well, what will you tell the kids? Well, what do you tell the kids when he has two daddies and everybody's got a mommy and a daddy? How do you explain?
Facts, bro.
What do you tell the kids then?
Exactly, bro. This is what I'm saying. Like, this was the crazy thing about that whole conversation, because the way that everybody was taking her going public, they automatically skipped over the bonding part of the relationship and automatically went to like the sexual part of the relationship. So it was like, oh, she's trying to have a boyfriend and a girlfriend. Well, we just gonna skip over everything else and just talk about the sex. Like, you can't be intimate in front of the kids. You can't do this and that. But they're not. He's about to die on this show. Look at him. He about to. Hey yo, I saw your logo on your shirt move, bro. You look like you was about to die on it.
Who knows? Great content.
Yeah, bro. Like you said, cats was throwing their comments out there about children, but they skipped over. Everybody was automatically connecting the word intimacy with a sexual. You know what I'm saying? They were automatically connecting it on a sexual level, when intimacy is much deeper than that. It's not just about sex. Me and you right now, even though we're on a recorded show, if I wanted to have an intimate moment with you, I could share something deep down and personal with you, and that would be considered an intimate moment.
It would be both heterosexual males who are not doing no crazy shit with each other. But like you said, that is considered an intimate moment. You are 100% correct with that. But even when you get to the physical intimacy, I think it's nothing wrong for my son to see me kiss my wife. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. And if there's nothing wrong for him to see me kiss my wife, I can't really say it's wrong for him to see me kiss another girl completely or something like that. But I feel like also everything is not supposed to be done in front of the kids. So if there is a chance that he's seeing her kiss her, why'd you kiss her? Because she's somewhere in this or whatever. She plays a part in this. But also there's a thing of, you don't got to explain every fucking little thing to kids either. Nigga, when you get older, you understand why I kissed her. It'll all figure out. It'll make all sense to you when you get older, right? At this point, go out in the backyard and play.
Fact. No, I respect. I agree with you, and I respect that 100% too, bro. It's just this is the kind of world we live in. This is the era that we're in, where everyone feels like they're entitled to an explanation. Everybody just needs to know everything.
Nigga, I'm not gonna explain every little thing to my goddamn kid. First of all, if I did, they even know how long my day would be. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Some shit you gotta just, nigga, look, this is how it's going over here, this is how it's not. And I just feel like in general, we as a people need to be thinking as people who are not going to be against each other, but it's just more of a sense of working together as people.
Facts, bro. Like I said, that's the slogan I was saying earlier today, and I'm sticking with that shit. I'm gonna keep saying it. If humans would let humans be human, then things will be a lot better.
I like that. That's. I mean, I don't even know what the fuck to say to that. You know what's funny though? I think that you can connect that to so many things. In general, you know what I'm saying? Because my son, we was walking and he had seen the duck or the geese. There was a bunch of geese, and he said, "What does a goose do for work?" And I said, "Be a goose? I don't know what the fuck. We fly around. That's go get work up the ground or whatever. That's it. That's their job, being a goose." And you look at Jesus. This nigga was a carpenter. But you don't hear nobody talking about none of the floors that he made. Where all these fucking floors he laid and the shit he built? And he said, the only thing niggas care about is the shit that he said and the other shit he did. So really, when you think about what a legacy represents, it's probably not going to be at your job. It's going to be some shit you did away from to do to make money or whatever. It's like, yeah, he built a nice floor, but this nigga was walking on water. That was way more impressive. Niggas forgot all about the doorway he had built with the snap door or whatever. I don't know. So it's like, I feel like as a person, when I think of stuff or whatever of levels of polygamy, it's always on the idea of, I'm thinking I want to build to have a person who's a connected situation to this person that we can openly trust. It doesn't even always have to be about a sexual thing to me. It could be a thing of somebody that could be like, we can openly trust. Because if you think about it, reality is, if you're in a relationship with somebody and you have a close friend who's a girl or a guy or whatever, who's always there for y'all, they're in a relationship with y'all. Maybe y'all not taking it to the situation of y'all fucking and all of that, but if y'all going on dates together, y'all doing everything but fucking at this point. They had y'all, you're not there, they got the kids, your kids calling them auntie already. Everything is going on in that situation of everything but the sex. And that to me, nigga, the help is what's really needed, but people don't want to help shit when they got other shit going on.
Niggas live with titles though too, bro. That be part of it. Like you just said with the auntie and the uncle. Like if somebody's close to you but they don't have that title, like that's auntie so and so, that's uncle, then that leaves room for somebody to feel like maybe they doing something grimy, maybe they fucking, maybe they not fucking. It doesn't matter. Like you said, that shit don't matter. If you built a bond with that person always has your back. Like you said, that's family. Now, if you decide to take it to that level of the physical intimacy, then that's one step, one level higher. But you already built a relationship and a bond with that person in the first place. You trust somebody with your kids. That's a high level. You know what I'm saying? That's a high level of responsibility to trust somebody with your kids, vice versa.
Be a person that you trust and have some type of relationship with, opposed to some random motherfucker you had to get off of Facebook because you was in a rush to go somewhere.
Facts. This is why people, and that's what I'm saying. Like when the general public hears something about polygamy, the very first thing that they come to is like, that's just an opportunity for a man to sleep with multiple women. Nah, you don't know what bonds he has with those women that are in that polygamous circle. And building off of what you said, I fuck with what you said in the sense of if a nigga does it right, he might be able to build a real team. Like, wife number 1, she's in real estate. Wife number 2, she's a medical student. Wife number 3, she's you know what I'm saying? If you build that team up right, you can actually be self-sufficient.
Me and when I originally moved down here, I live in Charlotte, North Carolina. And I was just telling my friend earlier, my cousin earlier, that you can rent a mansion out here for like $2,500 a month. You feel me? Like, and you can be cheap for mortgage, like real life. The shit is
That's crazy.
But can the average person maybe afford that much money in rent? No, but it's a big enough place to where more than one family could live there.
Facts. Yeah, 2,500. Yeah, you do that shit right, niggas can split a mansion.
But see, look, now that's even a thing of a polygamous level on a family level. Of families fucking with each other, but niggas don't even do that. Niggas be so petty things in life, such as nigga, nothing's gonna last forever. So you're telling me right now that we all alive right now, we both alive, everybody's alive, we're doing things. You saying you love me, you only care about me, you only want to do with me right now, and I'm here, the only person here. Then if I die, I'm going. What you gonna do then? You gonna still be sitting around me? It ain't like the old days anymore. That's what bitches used to do in the old days. Their husband died at 19. She fucked somebody else. She died in the war.
Right. Yeah, that's a reality. I don't know if that happens anymore like it used to, but that's a prime example where people would die from what they call die of a broken heart because they used to refuse to move on. Their spouse would die, they just stuck in that misery and that bullshit. They wind up dying of a broken heart because they didn't allow themselves to move forward.
You don't die of broken hearts no more. Niggas just do a Facebook post. A couple months later, their relationship status is switched back. It's complicated. Yo. Hey,
this shit. That's what I'm saying. This shit is crazy. Like, I agree with you, bro. Like, people are so hung up on shit that don't matter. Like what you just said, right? Prime example. One of the biggest things that my wife and I directly had when we first met, we first started, dating and all that. I said something to her that fucked her head up, which was, I know that we're together, but I need you to function as if I don't exist. You know what I'm saying? Because there's going to come a time where I might get locked up, I might die, some other shit, but I need you to be able to move forward and keep the progress. Like, don't rely solely on this connection that we have. I need you to be able to maneuver. So you got to act like I'm not here. If I get locked up tomorrow, are you still going to be able to fucking pay the bills in the house? We've set ourselves up that way where if that happens, we can maneuver properly.
Hopefully you don't get locked up tomorrow. I like your energy. I want you back on the show. Don't get locked up tomorrow.
Facts. Facts.
All right. Now,
say less.
When you think that, I mean, obviously the biggest thing you said is the thing of sex. What do you think? How do you think is a way? Because I think when you say that sex isn't a part of it, I guess they're gonna say you're lying. What is the easiest way that you feel like that somebody could even be convinced of that, or is that something what is the even purpose of convincing them of that? What is the point? Who cares? It's one of the added pleasures of the situation. That's it. It's cream on the.
I mean, like we said, there's different levels to intimacy, and there's different types of relationships out here. Everybody can't just group one thing into one thing. You know what I'm saying? And just because you are intimate with somebody doesn't mean you fucking. You know what I'm saying? That's where best friends come in. You might, like you said, two heterosexual males. If that's your best friend, if that's your brother, right? Because most of the time, two heterosexual males don't call each other besties. You know what I'm saying? They call each other brother.
That's my bro.
Yeah, that's my bro. So when you have that bond with that other heterosexual male, you still have an intimate relationship with that person because you're sharing information with that nigga that you wouldn't share with nobody else.
Well, you brought to a hot topic. I mean, this. If you don't want to answer this question or whatever, no problem. I just seen this come across my timeline, literally maybe like an hour or two ago. So I'm gonna ask you this question.
Right.
Tank just did an interview. Do you know who Tank is? Remember the R&B singer Tank?
No. Oh yeah. Yes. I just watched. Yo, it's crazy that you talk about that. I just watched the joint with him on Angela Yee shit. Yeah. Yeah, bro.
So you know,
yeah, bro.
it's a hot topic right now. The book, he said, if you suck a dick once or twice, you're not gay.
What's my response to that? What's my response to that? My response to that. Here's what I say, right? Here's what I say to that, right? I agree, but I kind of don't agree. I'm literally on the fence with this one, bro, because it's like I understand where Tank was coming from when he made that statement, but we're still talking about someone participating in a physical action, right? So you participated in a physical action. I'm an old head nigga too, so this goes back to like the gay rapper situations. You know what I'm saying? I ain't a gay rapper. I just got fucked by him. Like that. Pause. First of all, pause. That's not me directly. That's not me. Right. I'm going with the story, but I definitely heard about that. So I agree with Tank in the sense of him saying, okay, if you tried something twice and you didn't get out of it what you were looking for, or you don't get that feeling from it, then no, you don't deserve to take on that label. But at the same time, if a nigga does something physical twice, that's kind of like, all right, you participated, but you're not. I wouldn't say a person was gay. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and then never fuck him again. Like, I gave him 2 shots. This is not for me.
Right. And somebody said that. You know what's crazy? Somebody else said that too. They flipped it like, all right, if you got a gay guy who's actually gay, who tried to sleep with a woman and he tried it twice, that doesn't make him straight now all of a sudden because he slept with a woman.
He's bi. He fucked with bitches. He's bi.
Right.
I think that
I would lean closer to that. I would lean closer to the Tank comment as to say, all right, if a dude, decides to step in that lane, he want to suck a dick, then he might be bi. But it still comes back to the feeling, though. It comes back to the feeling. Like if you try it twice and you say to yourself, "Yo, I don't like this. I'm not getting the right energy from it."
If a nigga can suck 2 dicks, could a nigga get his dick sucked 4 times? Pause. I'm just saying because.
So pause. I feel you. So is that the rule we going by? You gotta give head twice to not be gay, but you gotta get head 4 times. Yo, son.
You can't say that getting your dick sucked and sucking a dick is the same level of testing.
Bro, to me, they one and the same. A nigga that's giving head, a nigga that's getting head compared to a nigga that's giving head, nigga. When y'all listen, when them 2 males lock eyes, nigga, they both know they niggas, bro. regardless of who's giving.
I'd rather be the person who's giving if I had to get my or
hey yo,
if they give that for not being gay,
bro, it don't. Hey, bro, it don't matter, bro. Whether you giving or receiving, when you look in that other person's eyes and realize that that's a nigga, bro, that's a moment of clarity for you.
I get what you're. I don't know. I feel like it's always worse. It's like, which one would you want your daughter to be? The girl getting gangbanged or the one of the niggas doing the gangbanging? It's like, I would rather my son be part of the gangbang than be my daughter.
Yeah, I'd rather be a gangbanger than getting gangbanged.
If I turn on the gay porn, for whatever reason, I don't know why, I thought I recognized my son there, and I clicked it on. That's what that is, my son. I would rather him be in the one.
Look, you can't even get that shit out. Look at you. Yo.
In my head, I'm thinking, how did I get to this? How do I justify having that on my? What are you doing? You about to get a beating. You know what happened. Don't let me embarrass you on the show. You have a reason to get a beating today. I laughed and took up the skedaddle. How you doing,
quick? Look how quick we jumped into dad mode. Respect. I've seen it. Jump right into daddy mode real quick. Now back to the dad situation.
Back to the show, right? So yeah, so I was we was representing about how the idea of now I don't.
Yo, Jay.
Let's see if we can get her sound together real quick. I think she's. Yeah.
Did you call in from the phone?
It didn't give me a number.
No, hold on, I got it.
It took me straight here.
Hold on, I think I got the number for you. She said electronics hate me.
Yeah, right. That's hilarious.
Yo, she's crazy. Hey, yo.
Inanimate objects, I promise you. They are.
I'm about to send her this number real quick. Let's see if she can sign on that way. Yeah, she's hilarious though.
She's funny. She's a funny person.
Yeah, bro. She has her moments. I will say that about her.
She's a girl. I don't know funny girls. I don't know any funny girls.
She has her moments.
I'm a comedian. I'm making. I guess Ellen is funny a little bit. You know what I'm saying? She has a show over there.
Facts.
She's a girl, but she's a gay girl, so it doesn't count. Like, she doesn't count. You know what I'm saying? Ellen wears more suits than me, so it's like it's not fair for her to really be considered.
Right.
We heard what they said about Misfit? What the nigga said about Misfit on Math House?
No. You on there? Oh, shit. Is that the baby?
I think so. The mic is muted now.
Unmute your shit, man. There we go. She's loud as hell.
Yeah, how old is she?
Hey, yo.
Scared.
Hey, yo, your state has the worst weather ever. Like, I'm not even gonna put your state out there, but your state has the worst weather ever, nigga.
Yeah. Yeah.
Her state is terrible. What is she doing?
Good job. That's why I was fucking up the internet. Because, yeah, so corporation.
What happened with the misfit shit?
Huh?
What happened with the misfit?
Oh, when the nigga said she's not a girl.
What?
Yeah, it was on Math Hoffa's podcast. Shout out to Math Hoffa. He's supposed to do an interview with me, and that's the I'm not saying the nigga had his own podcast. He never did an interview, so I'm thinking that's why he didn't do it. But it's called his expert opinion, and he does it. And, yeah, he was on there and said.
So he thinks that Misfit is not a girl?
Math didn't say that, but a nigga in the barbershop was like, they was talking about how women are super emotional, blah, blah, blah. I forgot the whole, I only see the snippet. I really didn't watch the show. Not that I'm a hater, but I guess I am hating.
I guess I am hating. Hey, yo, man. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. It is what it is. Like, fuck them niggas, man. Fuck them. Oh, fucking well. Yo, that could be a nigga hating that says that Misfit ain't a girl. Like, Misfit been in a battle rap shit
don't get where I'm coming from, though, cuz the nigga told me he's gonna do an interview with me. I took his number. I called him. I have his number still on my phone. The picture together and all of that. I'm not gonna. Should I put his number out? He didn't. Should I put it out there? I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, this thing's crazy.
But we talked on the phone and then we never got the interview done. But that happens a lot of times. It's a matter of time. Like me and T-Rex. Shout out to the low T-Rex neighborhood. Shout out to him. We got the interview supposed to set up. We done took mad times, but it be times. It's lining up shit sometimes. It's work. But yeah. Corporations though. Back to the corporations. You talked about the idea of somebody doing real estate, somebody doing this, somebody doing that. Do you notice that most people going into belief of poly situations don't even have plans? They just most of them you could really think it is about the sex. Most of them don't really have plans to go.
No, they don't. I can agree with that shit 100%. And me being a perfect example, I bring it to myself first. Like before I got into this industry, I didn't have no plans.
You are in the meeting now. There are 3 participants in this meeting.
Yo, son. Yo, son.
Hang up one of the things.
Can you guys hear me?
Just hang up your computer.
You sound choppy as hell.
That's what I'm saying. Why?
You sound better now.
Turn it off.
I'm trying. It's not working.
All right, find a mute button on your screen.
I got it. I had to mute it from my computer, not from the screen.
There you go.
Feedback. All
But
right.
the screen isn't loading. It's all white. I don't know if you guys can see me, but I can't see anything.
Nah, we saw your other screen. Your other screen was
Right now we can see it. I don't have to hide it. So.
You saw what?
Your phone number.
Oh, the phone number to the thing?
Yeah.
nah, your phone number. It shows the number that you're calling from.
Oh. Okay. So everybody's phone number now?
I'll hide it. Don't worry about it. Nobody's going to see this number. It'll be blurred out. Like the mafia face. It'll be blurred out.
It wasn't.
Nah, leave that shit up there.
Leave it up there.
Leave that shit up there. She looking for a male counterpart anyway. Let her recruit.
Hey, that road. You want me to leave it up there? I'll leave it up there. I always want to do like a love show. Like, love connection thing on my show.
Lacarr, stop playing.
I'll leave it up there.
She's looking for a male counterpart. They should have direct access.
A counterpart?
That's what she call it. She call it a male counterpart.
So is that how you refer to it, man?
I mean, yeah. Like,
Otherwise, shut that down to clear all.
you guys hear me? You guys still sound super choppy.
Oh my God.
Still sound.
Look at that face. Hey, girl.
Something funny. You're laughing. Something's funny.
What are you doing? Jay, what are you doing, Jay?
I was trying to figure out what you guys were saying because I can't really hear anything.
There's the baby. Oh.
Come on, Mom. Oh, my phone number really is up on the screen right now.
As we're saying, because I can't hear anything right now.
All right. Try and hang the phone up Because I believe your computer audio is working. And your cell phone. Thank you. There we go.
Now just talk.
Now we see you moving. We see you moving around, Jay. And your audio is working. We can see your audio at the bottom.
Yeah, good to go. This is good now. All right.
So, what was he saying, bro?
Now we got Jay on the phone. Let's just ask Jay questions. How long you been in the lifestyle?
This is
Yeah, Jay. How long have you been in the lifestyle, Jay? Now she muted herself. I guess she ain't want to answer that question, bro. That's what it is.
You think so? This is not working. Okay. I think that's what it is too. I believe her. What she said is not working. All right. If you can hear me, just holler at another time because me and him already been talking anyway. So we can do another show later. I'm always doing shows, and if you love Battle Rap too, you can always just tap in or whatever. Okay? It'll work one day.
Her internet sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's go back to this misfit shit real quick, man, because I got a couple minutes. You know what I mean? A nigga accused Misfit of not being a female?
He didn't accuse her of not being a female. He just said it like, you can't, your opinion on this is not a valid one from a female's point of view because you a nigga. Like,
Wow. Now, here's what I will say. Obviously, we know the Misfit is gay. Misfit, you know, and that's a prejudice statement, but she displays she has that body language for me. That's what I think. I think Misfit is gay. But on another topic, I'm gonna also say some other shit and say that Misfit don't write her bars neither. I personally feel like Misfit is the female version of Cortez. She raps just like Cortez, which, by the way,
a fan in that they just spar together. Why you gotta go as?
Nah, nigga. First of all, let's do some homework in history.
Wait, let me say a little bit too. You said let me say a little bit. You just said that. Misfit doesn't write her own bars, and you know that for a fact. That's not
not what I said. That's not fact. What I said is, in my opinion, what I believe.
Wait, let me go. Since it's just only your opinion, there's a chance she does write her own bars, correct?
Yeah, there's a possibility, but she sounds too much like Cortez, bro. And
it's around Cortez. I don't know if you've ever been around.
Hey, guess what?
What's up?
Jay's here.
Oh shit.
Shout out to Jay.
Oh shit. Bro, here's something that I don't know if you ain't know, bro. You do know that Misfit and Cortez are cousins, right?
Yo, so you telling me that Tay-Rock like Bugs bars then, is what you're saying?
I'm just saying.
Oh, wait. I'm just saying.
Cortez and Misfit are related, bro. I think Cortez might write her bars.
I'm going to say that for a fact. She probably does padding her shit in the sense of being like in that vein. But a lot of niggas rap like each other. That's not an normal thing when people do fuck with each other either. The styles be similar. It's reality.
I'm going to give you that. I'm going to give you that, but her shit sounds too close to a Cortez rap. Whenever you hear Misfit, bro, if you close your eyes, that shit sounds just like Cortez, bro.
It really It doesn't. It sounds like Misfit because Misfit is a woman and Cortez is a man. It sounds completely different. I get what you're saying of the style, the setup, the delivery. All of those things have the cadence, the
Can you guys hear me?
presentation. No, we can't hear you. And the thing is being on Murderland.
Look at this baby. Look at this baby.
Oh, that's a baby. When did you have the baby?
She's 3.5 months.
Is
She
it
was
he?
born on July 5th.
He?
It's a girl. It's a girl.
The girl, hey, baby. That's what's
Her name
up.
is Nalani.
That's what's up. I'm not gonna say the baby is cute because I'm not trying to get no Tech Nine comments. I'm gonna say
Wow.
That was great. That was great.
Wow.
Hey, don't hate on Tech Nine, please.
What? You have a
I
daughter?
still love his music.
You still love his music? What?
Wait a minute. Did she just? Yeah, you heard that too, right?
I said it. I said it.
Yeah, I know. We know. We're not talking about Tech Nine the rapper. We talking about Tech Nine the battle rapper.
Oh. Tech
Rest in
Nine,
peace, Tech Nine.
Tech Nine, the rapper, isn't that who you were talking about because of the whole pedophile charges?
Yeah, but that was the battle rapper, not the rapper.
Oh.
The pedophile case was on the battle rapper.
Let me find out if all these Tech Nines out here touching little kids.
Oh my God. oh my God.
This is like child gangbangers.
All right.
Yo.
So are we going to talk about whatever we were supposed to be talking about, or are we going to talk about battle rap?
No, we was mixing everything in, so.
Show. It's that type of show where that's why when
Right.
I say, yo, really, I don't know how long because a lot of times I just get into a vibe, we just start talking and chatting about, and then it just goes. Like that's what we've been doing. Me and this guy right here, we've been just doing that.
I mean, that's cool with me. And now that I have a good connection, I'm straight, and it's on my phone, so I can do whatever I need to.
Can you turn your phone sideways though, Jay? Would you mind doing that for there you go. Thank you, bless.
Hey.
That's the greatest perspective here.
It looks like you got a boogie on your lip.
She does. I was about to say.
Listen, Lacarr.
That's not a booger?
We're not going to do this the whole time.
That's not a booger?
No, it's not.
It's a baby booger.
It's a piercing.
Oh, all right. Okay, all right.
He's such a jerk.
Okay. All right. So how long have you been polygamous or practicing polygamy?
How long have I been practicing it? I just decided that this is what I wanted to do. Well, like that I was actually going to do it. But since I became, like interested in having a relationship with somebody, to say the least, I've always been interested in both women and men and could never really make up my mind on who I wanted to be with. And I just decided that I was just going to be with both.
Now, I heard you said you've been getting some backlash. Do you mind touching on is that your family, friends? Who is the people who was backlashing at you? Where you getting the backlash from?
My mom is the worst at this point. My mom is a holy roller, to say the least, and she's very much like, this is not how I raised you, and is not being supportive at all. Like you should tell her
about the story of Asad and Gomorrah when Lot had sex with both his daughters in the same night. That obviously was a person practicing polygamy right there.
That was wow. That's not polygamy. That's not polygamy.
Well, it's not necessarily polygamy that she's against. It's the gay aspect of it.
Oh, the gay aspect.
Like, she refuses to meet my girlfriend.
Oh, you have a girlfriend already?
Yes.
That's what's up.
This is why I was saying that they need a male counterpart.
Well, that makes sense. Yeah, that is hard to. Yeah, they don't have a guy there. Good job.
So you're now saying that your mom is against the girlfriend. It's okay for you to have a boyfriend, but not a girlfriend?
Yes.
So do you think that she would be overstanding if you had one? Then, if there was a guy in the situation, you think she'd be a little bit more overstanding of the crowd?
She would be more understanding of what?
Of the whole situation. If there was a you, like, all right, let's say right now, like you said, she don't want to meet you. Right? So she's not invited to the family barbecue. She can't come over for Thanksgiving. But if there was a guy too, maybe she could come over for Thanksgiving. Maybe, you know what I mean?
I don't think so.
All right.
To be honest, I really don't.
All right, so wait, I like where he's going with that. So if there's a family event and they show up together, your mom's not gonna let her in?
I really don't think so.
She's gonna refuse.
It's not gonna be a matter of my mom not letting her in.
That's not what would Jesus do. That's not what.
No, exactly. Listen, I've already said this to her. Like, first of all, she's judging me, and second of all,
did she say fuck Jesus?
What?
Did she say fuck Jesus? He said that. What did she say?
No.
Like, how do you?
She said,
No, she said she loves Jesus. She didn't say fuck Jesus. She said she loves Jesus.
I'm just trying to say, how do you trump? What would Jesus do? Would Jesus not let her in? Would Jesus not feed her? You're supposed to be living as a Christian to be as Jesus. That's the reality of life.
That's exactly what I told her. I was like, regardless of if I'm making decisions that you agree with or not, you're not. It's not your place to judge. It's not your place to tell me how I'm supposed to live my life. You're supposed to still love me as my mother and accept who I choose to spend my life with, because I have to answer for my actions if that's the way that you want to play the hand.
But
like,
here's the biggest thing that we talked about earlier today is that it's not really about you. Everybody wants to focus on the children. Oh, now that you're making this choice, well, what about the kids? How are the kids going to deal with blah, 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 blah?
Oh, yeah, my mom brought that up too.
Right. Are you okay with bringing your kids in this kind of world, and you're okay with raising your kid that way? Raising my kid what way? Like, what are you talking about?
Yep, that's how the conversation went. Like, my whole thing with this is my kids are going to be exposed to it regardless. My kids are in public schools, and I can't control what happens 9 hours out of the day, what they see, what they hear from other students, what they see online. None of that. I can't control any of that. And so they're going to be exposed to it eventually.
But here's the thing, like, here's the thing that, going back to that word of intimacy too, right? Everybody wants to make their own definition of the word intimacy. Here's what people forget. Our children develop intimate relationships with all of their teachers because this is someone that you spend time with. This is someone that you build a bond with. So is it safe to say that your children don't have intimate relationships with any of their teachers or any school figures?
And you can't control if those people have different viewpoints. Like I, for example, had an entire project due on like gender transitions. Like we got to pick from a list of what we could do, and it was all about like genetics and things of that nature, and trying to prove whether, you know, you're born a woman or a man mentally and physically, and if they match up. Like these are things that we had to do in science class when I was in high school. Now imagine when Nalani's in high school, what she's going to be having to do. So there's no getting away from it.
We live in a world where there's
learn from
right.
me and my personal experiences and learn from a home setting than to just be randomly exposed to it and somebody teaching them off the wall stuff and not understanding what is really happening. Yo,
we live in a world where people can identify themselves as pansexuals. I had to look that shit up. I didn't even know what the fuck that was. I had to look that up.
So since you looked it up, what is it, Lacarr?
It tries
It's a person that just loves whoever.
tries anything.
Right.
They don't have no type of preference, no type of.
They like transgenders. They like bisexuals. They like dykes. They like gays. They like everything.
Like
There's
saying,
everything.
if somebody ever said they were gonna do that trisexual thing, that's basically what pansexual is. Like, you know
Right.
what I mean?
To sum it up in a song, it's them little niggas that say they don't got no type. That's what a pansexual is. They say they don't got no type. I don't got no type. I like everything. Like,
you know. I don't want it, my bad. Not to say they don't fuck anything, but for the most part, like you said, they don't have a type. If they're attracted to you, it's based on their attraction to you as a person, whoever you are, and whatever they like about you. You know what I mean?
right. I mean, I think the concept is dope because it's just, you know, you're identifying like, yo, if I like you, I like you. It is what it is. But you know, we're straying away from human.
I like safety.
Facts.
That's the one that makes up it for me. I think that shit is the best one I heard about so far. When I hear
safety,
yeah.
I mean, I respect it. Think about the guys that have made money off of this topic right here. Guys like Maury Povich. You know what I'm saying? The Maury Show. How many episodes of the Maury Show where this nigga was playing Guess Who? Is it guy or girl? That nigga's been doing that for 20 years.
Yeah.
I go to the Maury Show every day in high school and watch it for free because I'm from New York. And I used to cut school and just go there instead of going to school. And I used to say,
word. Yo, same thing with Jerry Springer. Jerry Springer used to do that shit. He's been doing that shit for 20 years too. I slept with somebody and I need to tell him.
Everyone is still acting like this is brand new news. Like everyone is still acting like it's unacceptable.
I agree. It's not new. There's nothing new about this shit.
Reaction to your coming out party kind of thing?
What?
If you talk about any other reactions that you may have, would you mind touching on that?
Yeah, I mean, like I've gotten an overwhelming response of people that I thought would have been supportive that are like guys, for example. Like you would think that guys would be interested, like, oh, 2 girls, da 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 da. But I've actually had a lot of guys be like, yeah, like, I don't know if I can handle that. Like, when it comes down to it and you have 2 females that are like, I'm ready, this is what I want, da 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 da, then they get scared and back out.
They suckers. I'm gonna tell you that right now. They suckers.
Yo,
they stone cold suckers right there.
I agree with Lacarr.
They're not. Don't do that. They're not suckers. Listen, those men are honest enough to admit when they're not prepared for something. They would have been suckers to try to step up to that and not be able to handle it. That would have been.
All right, I'll see where you coming from, but here's what I say. Here's what I say about that. These same dudes will be in her inbox about trying to have threesomes and all of that shit.
Yep.
And now she's telling them like, all right, I'm gonna give you what you want, but it's gonna be on a full-time basis. Now niggas don't want the full-time, but they'll take the threesome though. They'll smash out on the threesome for the weekend, but they don't want the full-time responsibility of having to serve and cater to 2 women. That makes them suckers.
Period.
I mean, I like the people that are honest. If they were honest with you enough to tell you if they couldn't handle it, I guess I gotta respect it. I don't know, like
I respect it too.
Talking shit, Carl, but you don't have somebody else living in your crib either. It's different with somebody in the room. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole different ball game.
I've been chasing. I've been trying.
I mean, I've had a lot of guys also bring up the kid situation. Like, oh well, you know, like I don't know because I got kids and da 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 da, and I'm like, okay, so do I, and so does Misty. So what difference does that make? Like, so you're uncomfortable with your kids knowing that you would like to live this lifestyle.
Yo, once again, let's bring it back to the same subject. These are the same niggas that won't They don't mind coming to spend the weekend with you. They don't mind coming down and fucking while the baby's in the packing place sleep next to you. But you know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck about that. They're okay with coming down and smashing out all weekend while your kid's in the same fucking room. But these are the same guys that are complaining now that you're raising and you're bringing up a child in a crazy world. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get out of here with that shit. Dirty. That's some bullshit, Dirty. You know it.
Like, I mean, I thought my most difficult aspect of this was going to be finding somebody compatible with both of us. Like it's like, all right, well, this is going to be a process because we have to find somebody that we both like, that we're both, you know, sexually satisfied with, that we're both, you know, into, that we're physically attracted to, that we can emotionally connect to, that that is reliable, dependable, that, you know what I mean, like has something to bring to the table, like all of these things.
Might be having trouble.
Look, this nigga went broke out the big bottle.
Let me say, it's over. It's finished. It's almost done. I was just saying, but you think one of the reasons y'all might be having trouble is because of the fact that y'all already together. Some people don't like joining situations.
No, I'm saying I thought that was going to be the most difficult part, but now I'm realizing that the most difficult part is going to be finding somebody that's even with it.
Yeah.
Like I guess I didn't necessarily like.
Well, how did
there's an easy way to deal with that, though.
Like, oh,
there's an easy way to deal with that, though.
No, wait,
there's an easy way to deal with that, though.
I got a question, Lacarr. How does she look?
Go ahead.
How does she look?
Misty?
Yeah.
Are you asking me?
I mean, I can ask her too, but yeah, I would rather ask you fake. You know what I mean?
No, I've met her. So I met her before. She looks damn near exactly like Jay.
Why she got the evil? What you gonna do to him? What you gonna do to him, right?
To be completely honest, she looks just like Jay. The difference between them two.
The only difference
Missy
is
has braces.
Exactly.
I was about to say Missy has braces. Jay doesn't. Other than that, Jay and Misty look very similar to each other. Maybe not in body type, facially. Jay's body is completely
body type. Misty's body is smaller than mine. She got a little bit bigger boobs than I do. Her butt's a little flatter, but she still has like a similar hourglass figure. It's just not as like bodacious as mine is.
She got the Nasato.
What?
She got the Nasato.
What is
nah. She got a little hit. He said Nasato. That means no eyes at all.
You never heard?
Yeah, she definitely has.
Ain't no way you ain't got no fat, but you never heard of Nasato. You must be.
That's because Jay got a big doofy dumb ass. That's why Jay could never be accused of having Nasato. Jay ass is.
You never heard of it?
Jay ass big enough you can sit a drink on Jay ass, bro.
You never heard of it? She never heard of it? She never heard of Nasato?
No.
No, not that pumpkin she got in the back of her motherfucking back. Hell no.
That's how she got the baby. That's how you got the baby.
That's how she got both her babies. She got 2 basketballs in her fucking back.
That's how you get the kids right there. But yeah, so Jay, I wish you and Missy the greatest of luck in y'all experience. I'm sure now from this video you're gonna have a lot of people in your inbox going, I'll do it.
They gonna want to step up. They gonna want to step up. The little thing they don't know that both of them girls is crazy though.
Oh, that's what it is too. They probably the ones that don't want to do it probably know y'all. They just know y'all crazy. They're not gonna be impressed by y'all looks. They know the reality of who y'all are as people.
See, look, this is the thing, Dirty. She not telling y'all. This is really a sacrifice. They looking for a body to sacrifice real quick. That's what this is.
Shut up.
No, I'm playing. Look at Dirty Eyes. Dirty Eyes is like, wait, what the fuck? Like, no, I'm just playing, bro. I'm just playing, bro. Yeah, exactly.
No, the thing is like I've been the one doing like all the like putting together. So it's mainly the people that I've either been friends with on Facebook.
is she as interested in you as you? Because if you're the one expressing it, like, does she even care about that part of it, or is that just more for you?
No,
that's
what she wants. Like, when we originally started talking.
Excuse me, ma'am. I don't mean to be rude, but let him talk about how you feel. What you were saying, Lacarr?
Yeah, go ahead, Lacarr. Tell me how I feel.
I really, yo, Misty is such a. This is the beautiful thing about this whole situation, right? You have two potentially submissive women, right? Because Jay won't be submissive, but Jay is submissive, right? Misty is also submissive.
I admit to being submissive.
Pause. Answer this, Jay. Are you submissive? Yes or no? That's what the joke play game over. You can get.
I'm both. That's the whole point of this. Is I get dominated by the man, and I can dominate Misty.
Oh,
exactly.
So I can be submissive and dominant at the same time.
But that answers the question of what that answers Dirty's question, because Dirty just said, is she as interested as you are? The answer is no, because she's not because she's on the bottom of the barrel. Right. She wants to please you. She wants to please you, Jay.
She wants, I'm telling you, like, from gate, this is what she told me that she wanted. And I was like, wow, like, somebody that's after my own heart. Like, how did you know that that's been my fantasy since I was in 8th grade? Because
it's exactly what we just said. She wants to be submissive to you, but she still wants to get dick down too.
And if she can use it as you the reason, yeah, but whatever. Okay, I'm happy for you guys. Great. Like I said, I know you're gonna get a lot of people saying they want to step up prior to do that for you guys. I don't know, would you mind saying what state you live in where niggas is afraid to fuck two bitches at the same time? What state is that?
That's Ohio.
I'm not gonna call you a bitch, but they're gonna hit on my bitches.
That's Ohio.
Ohio, yeah. Those niggas too busy.
Illuminati.
They shoving potatoes up their ass too busy over there. They fucking sheep and he's like, I got 2 sheep already. I don't need no 2 women. I got a lamb and a sheep. I don't need nobody else.
Oh. You wrong.
I asked him, but I got to ask you too, even though I know that your opinion doesn't matter because you are a woman.
Oh, shit.
Who are your top 5 favorite battle rappers?
My top 5?
See that? I knew you was going to fuck it up. Yeah, your top 5 favorite battle rappers.
Do I have to put them in order?
Dylon, and Dylon.
Don't order. You don't have to order it up. No, there's no order. Was yours? Oh, wait. Hold on, wait. Let me see if you set the standard high. Was yours in order, Lacarr?
Nah, I did no order. I know her order, though. Her order is Dylon, and Dylon.
Who is Dylon?
Fire.
I'm joking.
Oh.
More fire. I'm joking.
What is your nationality?
What?
Nationality, culture?
Mine?
Yes.
White? I'm just
my
white.
milk was magnesia.
I'm Italian, but I'm white.
That's what you are. What's your favorite top battle rappers? You can't be a color.
Drugs, New Jersey Twerk, Black the Gemini. I don't know. I hate QP, but QP, quantum physics.
Why you hate him?
It's a long story.
You met him in person before?
Yes, yeah, it's a long story.
I know QP personally.
I might know why you hate him. I fuck with him.
Well,
it's a long story.
I love QP, but I hate him at the same time. Did you just say he was a good guy?
No, I never did nothing. He never did nothing wrong to me. I can't say nothing bad about him.
He's only a good guy on days that start in S.
What the fuck?
So anyways, I have to give him credit where credit's due, though, because he's good at what he does.
That's you know what, and that's where I think me and him have similar. I just think he's a great person. Shout out to QP. Shout out that guy living his life. But Lacarr, JD, you wanna? We got and you put him in your top 5. So that says how great he is right there. Even with the hate, he's still in your top 5. So that means something. That guy says something about his talent as an artist. Is there any Ohio battle rappers we should be looking out for?
Yeah, Black the Gemini. He's from Ohio.
His name is Black the Gemini. Set the interview up. I don't like his name. I'm not really into astrology like that, but whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll send.
That's the homie right there.
Cause I'm gonna eat him up right now. His name is Black the Gemini. Black, I'll make 2 of you on your name. I don't rap. I don't. That was good. But it was nice having y'all on the Gangster Service Announcement. Please don't make this the last time. Y'all are now family. I know we got events coming up. If y'all going to an event, don't be afraid to be my on-scene reporters and tap in while y'all there. And you know, like real in the field stuff, because now y'all are family. Y'all now my cousin, my auntie, you didn't even know you had an uncle. And you're my cousin from my auntie and uncle you didn't even know you had. And now we're family. You know what I mean? Because I don't believe in race and I don't believe in all that other stuff. I do believe in family because that's the thing that seems real to me. And we are all family. So definitely tap back into the show. You also who's watching this show right now, you're my family. I don't know who you are, but if you're watching my channel, you mean the world to me because you just donated to my situation. Another way you can donate is by you can hit the Cash App in the thing or get you a shirt. Shirts. Look at this. What's this right here? Look at this shirt. You see this right here? This is the shirt right here.
It's fire.
Like, okay, yeah, that's how I like it. That's cap it up, cap it up. You love it, right?
I love it.
Probably the best sweater you ever seen.
Best.
Thank you. Let me put it on real quick.
That's fire.
Thank you. It's hoodie season. I feel like I'm twerk. Hold on. Can you get the camera, babe?
Yeah, I fuck with that hoodie though.
No, that's what I'm saying. I wasn't playing when I said it was fire.
You should get my twerk.
I fuck with the hoodie.
I'm strapped in. I'm strapped in.
What you need to be talking. Here's another topic that you need to bring up. Speaking of that, I'm strapped in. Let's talk about this nigga stealing small league deposits. That's been going around.
We gotta do that next episode. We don't have enough time. I gotta edit this shit.
Fact.
We gonna tap in. We gonna keep tapping. Don't not tap in. Fuck with me. I'm here. Y'all got Zoom.
New Jersey Clerk is stealing small league deposits. We need to talk about it.
We're gonna talk about that. We can talk about it tomorrow, maybe later on. To know what time it is right now. But right now we're gonna end this show. Remember what I always say. Lord, love thy neighbor. That's in the good book. Love thy neighbor. And if you can't remember, you can't be hood unless you got your hood. It's hoodie season, man.
Zombie life. Flex. I ain't fresh to death. I'm the king. Zombie life. Your daughter on her knees. She ain't praying. Church. You ain't talking guala. What the fuck is saying? Guala, gang. What the fuck is saying? I ain't fresh to death. I'm the king. Zombie life. Your daughter on her knees. She ain't praying. Church. You ain't talking guala. What the fuck is saying?
Ass on the beat, ass on the beat, ass
What
on
the
the
fuck is saying? You ain't talking guala, then I'm deaf to it. Hallelujah. Oh, you wanna get guala? Waka, let's do it. I be getting guala, ninja, I can prove it. I'm racking up that guala. I Lex Logan. Flexin'. 1080, baby, go to it. Don't forget the mister when you say my music. Mr. 1080. Numbskull, I'm flexing all on my music. Flexin'. Numbskull, that's the gang she always choosing. Trade physics, best not forget that hat. Elephant, memory when it come to cash. On that guala chase, I'm on that money dash. Getting this money, hand itching. I said I got that guala right. On this road 60, neighborhood, so that's a fact. Neighborhood, Kipsy, Southside, so we on the map. I ain't talking about an atlas. You ain't talking guala, dumb, cause I who the chat with. Flex, bitch. I ain't fresh to death. I'm the king. Zombie life. Your daughter on her knees. She ain't praying. Church. You ain't talking guala. What the fuck you saying? Gang. What the fuck you saying? I ain't fresh to death. I'm the king. Zombie life. Your daughter on her knees. she ain't praying. Church, you ain't talking guala, what the fuck you saying? No, I'm saying.